Hello folks, and welcome to another episode of Shogun Total War, where I'm playing as Clan Mori, and I'm getting ready to attack Tosa province here. I've been getting ready for this for a while now, and I think I'm just about there. I will be attacking next turn, I think. This is going to be a big one for me, so... It's a big army. They have some good soldiers. They have some no-dachi swordsmen, which are some heavy attack, good attacking soldiers. Light armor, they don't have really good defense, so they do take a lot of casualties, but they can really carve up some holes in my battle lines if I let them reach me. However, I have some special units to my own advantage here. I finally have some warrior monks on my front lines, and straight up, these guys will beat no-dachi swordsmen head to head. They do also have good attack. They do also have light armor, actually no armor, so they have lighter armor than the no-dachi swordsmen, but they have better defense. They can actually kind of defend themselves in a melee, and overall, they just do better in an engaged, prolonged combat. As far as the no-dachi, they're kind of a glass cannon. They get in there, they do a lot of damage, and then they kind of phase out, typically. They both have the same amount of morale. Warrior monks and no-dachi swordsmen both have a morale of 8, so they can stick in there for a while, but warrior monks tend to just last a little. They don't die as fast, typically, unless they're getting shot by arrows. So that might work out for me. I can't attack this turn because I still have this 4th unit of warrior monks that I'd like to join me in this battle, and he can't move quite yet, so... Now, the only question is, do I really want to attack in winter? Next turn is going to be winter, and it's hard to attack in winter because soldiers get tired when they walk through snow. And I know Tosa has a hill that I'll be walking up, which makes them even more tired. Walking uphill through snow is hard. I live in the north, I know. It's tricky, so it's something that I'm a little nervous about. However, the other side of that is that there's another consideration, which is that fighting in wintertime means that I might have a snowstorm to fight in, and snowstorms also diminish the effectiveness of archers. Now, I was thinking that archers would kind of be an advantage for me. I have 5 units, sounds a little damaged, so I almost have 5 units of archers to myself, which is a lot. I would think that would be a good advantage for me, especially in shooting down his lightly armored no-dachi swordsman. But if I look here, he also has quite a few archers. There's 2 here, and 1, 2, that's basically 1 right there. So 1, 2, 3. So 5 archers as well. So we're pretty much equal when it comes to the amount of archers that we have. And in my case, since my warrior monks have lighter armor than their no-dachi, I would say that diminishing arrow fire from him is more important for me than it is for him. So it would be to my advantage to fight in a snowstorm, if I could kind of pull that off. So I don't know. It's hard for me to decide because it's just fighting in snow sucks, but it might be a good thing for me to do. So that's what I'm thinking of. Now, the other considerations are that when I do move this force from Iyo to Tosa to defeat this army, there's a very, very strong chance that Shimazu will attack me here from Bungo. I'm going to do what I can to try to trick them into not doing that. I might send a little raiding party over to try to hold them back. I might reinforce with what I have here in Awa, which isn't much, but it's still something. I'm also thinking about sending in a full stack here just to, again, not a full attack. I'd probably call this attack off, but I could send them into Buzin and see if I can draw their attention from Mungo. I would rather them not attack me in Iyo while I'm here in Tosa, but if they do, I will be leaving a small garrison just in case. So if they do attack me in Iyo, then I can come right back and take Iyo the very next turn, assuming that everything goes well in Tosa, which it might not. That's what makes me nervous here, is that I do need to take care of this decisively, and as far as my soldiers and my army is going, I don't think I'm going to be any more ready than I am now. Having 4 warrior monks is pretty gosh darn good for this level in the campaign. So it should be time for me to go and get this taken care of. They've already grown their army so much in just the last couple episodes, so... And right now I'm just looking at a 2-star general, which is something, but it's not bad. And yeah, I'm just, you know, what if they get a 3rd one? I don't know. Right now I'm just looking at facing 4 Nodachi. What if they get a 5th one? I don't know. So I don't want that to happen. So I need to get this taken care of. I need to take care of Tosa. And let's see, I have Warrior Monk here. I think I'm going to be moving him to Nagato because they don't have any Warrior Monks up here yet. I've just brought all of my Warrior Monks to Io. And archers, oh no, I do have an archer being produced here in Inaba. Yeah, so I'll be bringing in the archer to Io as well. I have my attacks set to punitive, and oh, and in the last episode, just in case you missed it or if you forgot, so I was waiting for quite a while for my son to come of age, so they could help me in my further campaigns, or at the very least, just be a backup for me, a second life, sort of say, and that didn't work out so well. He got assassinated. He got killed by a ninja, even though he was being protected by 3 shinobi, and I had a 4th one literally in the next province over. I was like getting ready. I knew that I wanted a 4th shinobi because I've never had issues with an heir dying to a ninja if he's being protected by 4 shinobi. I've never had that happen, so I was bringing over that 4th one just to know, come on, save you. And he died. He got assassinated the turn before I was bringing that 4th shinobi over. And here I am. I have a 44-year-old daimyo with a son who's 8 years away from coming of age. And yeah, I just got to make sure this guy lives for 8 more years. There's 3 ways that daimyos can die. One is by old age, one is in battle, and one is through assassination. The old age one, I've never actually seen happen before. My campaigns usually ends before anyone's dying of old age. However, I know Mori Motonari starts the campaign as the oldest daimyo in the game, so if anyone's going to die of old age, it's going to be him. Now, this is where I'm not too sure, but I think that it's not really an issue until he reaches the age of 60. That's where the chances kick in, where he might, you know, he might die, he might not, I don't know. But I'm not 100% on that. So if anyone wants to chime in and tell me what's what, you know, whether or not daimyos actually do die of old age in this game, or does it not really happen until after they turn 60 years old? I don't know for sure. This is just kind of, I feel like I've read that before, but I'm not 100% on that. So, all right, without further ado, I think I'm ready to go for this turn. I think I'm pretty much at the end here. I just wanted to just triple check everything. That's looking good. Let me just take a peek at my throne room map, just to refresh myself on what's going on in the north. That's right, Hojo's gone. So yeah, no more Hojo. And diplomacy tab, what do we have here? Alright, so nothing. Imagawa's at war with everyone. Sucks for them. Okay, so nothing of consequence really. I think I'm ready to end the turn here. Yes, I am. Let's go. Alright, I have an average harvest, 2775. That's okay. And yeah, I guess it's time to go for it. I'm nervous. Okay, I just don't want these Ashigaru to come with me. They can stay here. This is not a battle for Ashigaru. And let's see, I also have an injured Yari Samurai. I'll leave him behind as well. And then I'll bring these 2 Yari Samurai and this 1 Warrior Monk with me. And that's a decent little well-rounded army. I have some archers, I have some Yari Spears, I have some Warrior Monks, I have 1 unit of cavalry. That should be fine, hopefully. We'll see. And let's see, I'll send this little force just to poke around in Bungo. And I'll leave a little garrison here in Awa just in case the rebels want to try something cheeky and check out Awa. I would actually welcome that. If they want to split their forces up and I can take them piecemeal, that's fine with me. It does mean that I would kind of be cleaning up rebels in my back territories for an extra turn or two. Well, you know, I'm hopefully holding off the Shimazu clan, but that would make the battles cleaner, I think. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to bring the rest of this army here to Io and just cross my fingers, hope that everything, yeah, just hoping that Shimazu doesn't attack me here. And let's see, I will bring all of my shinobi. I'm just going to make sure that these guys don't leave my daimyo's side for the next 8 years, because I need this guy to not get assassinated. That would be good. I'm going to bring my warrior monk up here to Nagato, and also I have an archer that I'm also bringing, and another warrior monk. There we go. Alright, so I am still allies with Lord Oda, correct? Yes, I am. And Oda is still, he's still hanging in there. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I just... You know, I get nervous when I see my neighbors that I'm allies with that are building up forces. That's, in my opinion, a little too much. I don't think he needs this many troops here in Tamba. I mean, come on, why just take out Yamashiro? It's rebel held. Fight them. You know, you better not fight me. Come on. Jeez. You know, actually, with that in mind, I'm bringing this warrior monk here to Harima. So I have 2 3-star generals here holding my northern front, which is good. One of them's holding this nice, comfortable river province. But I don't think he's going to attack me, but he might. So it's probably best whenever I get a chance to send a unit up north, just to bolster this territory a little bit more. And just because Harima borders, so I have a 3-province border up here, Harima, Tajima, and Kawachi. Since Harima's in the middle, I basically can just leave a small garrison in both Tajima and Kawachi because I have castles in both territories, and I can just kind of build up a main force here in Harima, and that way, anytime I'm attacked by a superior force in either of these territories, I can just retreat to the castles and then take back the territory, and then next turn with my Harima army. So I don't have to worry about. It's a nice thing to worry. It's a nice way to think about defending, so that you don't have to necessarily defend every single province on your front. You can just kind of defend one, and then garrison the rest of them lightly, and then you can respond from there. I think it's helpful. I like doing things that way. All right, so I have a little bit of money to spend. Definitely buy soldiers, and I'm wondering if I want to... So I have my monks, I have my cavalry, so I don't really feel like I need to tech up right now. I'm thinking more along the lines of economy. And let's see. So I know Sanuki, and I probably should have done this a while ago. Sanuki has good farm income, 380. That's definitely warrants improved farmland. It's cheap, so it adds up. And Bichu as well. Bichu has 314 for farm income, so I can also give them some improved farmland as well. Other than those 2 places, it's pretty much... Kawachi too. Kawachi has good farm income, but they already have a farming upgrade. That'll do for now. And that's about it as far... Like, that's how poor the farmland is in the south. Sanuki, Bichu, Kawachi... Those are the only places worthy of improved farm upgrades right now with all of these territories that I have. So now with that in mind, I think, let's see, do I want to do this? Yeah, I should probably build a port here in... Do I want to build a port in Tajima? Yeah. This would help my shinobi travel around faster, so I will build a port in Tajima, and of course it'll get me some more money as well. Alright, so that's low, and yeah, I should still have some money to build some soldiers. I don't know how many soldiers though, so I'll just build that 1 unit of warrior monks for now, and I will see how much money I have left for the rest of the year. And let's see, I can send... No, I can't put him in. I can put him. Alright, now just take a little cheeky poke here at Buzen just to see what I can see. Still no sign of the Shimazu daimyo. He must be hanging out back here in one of the back provinces, which all right. That's fine. It's fine with me. All right. I'm nervous about this, but let's enter. Okay, so they did reinforce Buzen, and they also did attack me. Let's see. So I'm outnumbered by almost 300. And I say... Huh. I am tempted to take a poke. I am. I said I wasn't gonna fight this, but I kind of want to just see what they have. All right, light snow. How about I fight in the heavy snow? I think I only have 4 archers. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But I think they have a lot more archers. Like, I think, if I remember correctly, they have a ton of archers and some horse archers as well. So I'm going to get my army grouped up here. Okay, ready to begin battle? And I'm not going to make the same mistake as I did last time. I'm going to get my units formed up right away because visibility is low and I want to make sure that if I get jumped that I'm ready for it. So I have 3 wings of my army here. They are all semi-independent with melee units and archers. With each component of my army, my center is stronger than my 2 flanks. And I'm just going to be using my cavalry somewhat defensively. I'm not going to be too aggressive with them just because visibility is low. My cavalry is not that strong, but they should be strong enough to at least chase away some cavalry archers. If that's... Yep, here we go. Here we go. Those are some cavalry archers right there, and I'm thinking about getting these guys up here, and maybe I can get the jump on them. I know my cav is faster than theirs, so there's a chance here, but he's also being a little cheeky, kind of skirting around the edges, so I think I'll bring my cav back and try to fend him off with my archers instead. Let's see, how about I do this instead and I just pull back. Alright, I have my cav in position to maybe chase him down. I got another unit of cav archers up here. And yeah, it's a good thing I got in position before I moved because they're pushing on me for sure. So alright, it looks like they're running away. Yep, they're running away. And I feel like they're pushing the center of the map, so I'm thinking about hooking around with my force that's on the hill. Alright. Just want to make sure I keep everything in front of me this time. If I keep everything in front of me, I have a chance here. Alright, I'm starting to lose visibility. Looks like they're just kind of... Huh. It's interesting that they're just... Because I think that they have a good defensive position in the back, so... The fact that they're aggressively pushing on me indicates that they like their chances against me. So, not sure how I should feel about that, but, I'll take what I can take. Let's see, I want to switch my center formation so that my archers are out front. If my archers are out front, then perhaps I can fend off these cheeky little horse archers that are taking pokes at me. And on the topic of that, I think I can also bring my right flank in a better position so that I can kind of put some pressure on those horse archers, and I'm wondering if I should be more aggressive with my cavalry. Got archers on the flanks, got archers on the flanks. It's really tempting. It's really tempting to take these guys, put them in this forest, which I guess I'll do. And I'll do this, and maybe I can jump on these archers later in the battle once they've sort of given up on, once they've kind of forgotten about that flank. Alright, now is this guy, are these shooting? No. How about I switch my right flank so that my archers are forward. And I'm thinking about pushing up with my center just a little bit, try to get some more of my archers in range. And it looks like they are pushing my... Oh, this could go very well for me. If they keep pushing my left flank with these archer units, they're going to be in a prime spot to get ambushed by my horses. So how about I tuck these guys in here? And yeah, I don't know if they even saw my horses go into the forest because the visibility from the snowstorm might be giving them a hard time of seeing what's what. Now, do have a lot of archers, that's for sure. They do have a lot of archers, but it's a good thing. I'm glad I'm fighting in the snowstorm because that's taking away their advantage. Alright, they're sending in some Yashigaru, and I think I'm going to switch my center formation and take this charge with my spearmen. That sounds good to me. Alright, they're running away, and I'm going to be taking this charge from these Yari Samurai. What are we looking at? 58 versus 45? That's fine, I will take that. And let's see, do I want... Gosh, they have 3, 4 archers. They do have 1 unit of spears back here, plus another unit of spears right there, so it's not free, for sure. It's something that I would have to pay for with the lives of my cavalry, and I think I might want to save those lives just to push my advantage in any sort of rundown. If I get a chance to rout off troops at the end of this battle, because the thing is that they're going to have reinforcements as well. So even if I do drive off this initial army, I have to keep in mind that there's going to be more of them as well. So I think I'm going to play things conservatively for this battle. See if I can just push them off, see if I can just drive them off. If I lose because I run out of time for this battle, that's acceptable in my opinion. Just because right now the kill ratio is in my favor, and things are going okay. Yeah, Yari Yashigaru are not going to get anywhere with that. And spearmen are not going to get anywhere with that. I think they've committed all of their spears and they're running away. It's... Okay, I need to go for this now. I can't help myself. I gotta bring my cav in and take out these archers, and I want to bring up my left flank to support that cav engagement. And let's see, I want to bring my general up. And, alright, so, okay, so I'm going to bring my center up. I'm just going to keep pushing as well. Just push. And they have no spear support on this left flank. That's really, really good for me. And my horses are getting into the archers. That's really good. And how about I just bring my right flank to kind of just keep up here. Or... No, maybe I hold back a little bit with these guys. Kind of like that idea. Kind of like the idea of holding back and kind of staying on this hill with my right flank, kind of giving them a refused flank, and pushing on the left. Alright, so now... Do I push? No, they're kind of coming back here, so I'm gonna... I did good work with my cav, but I'm gonna pull back and then just push with my infantry again. Looks like they're sending some Yari Samurai again. Let me make sure I plug the hole. And I can plug the hole with my general as well, and I can collapse with these Ashigaru. No, they're not gonna get them in time, are they? Yeah, they're not gonna get them in time. Alright, it looks like they're running away again. There's kind of a general break across the front. And Do I want to bring the horses in again? I can at least bring them up. There, I can just have them keep pace and see if there's any more opportunities to close the formation again. Have I want my general to stay back, that's for sure. And I can reform my line. Alright, how are we looking? I think we're looking okay, but I just want to keep pushing forward. I'm taking some steady arrow fire. They do have a lot of archers. And yeah, it's at this point it'd just be better if I just keep pushing, aggressively pushing up. They have more archers than me, and even though the effects are diminished because of fighting in the snow, it's at this point I'm doing pretty well on this battle, and yeah, I want to make sure that I just decrease the amount of casualties I can take. Maybe I can bring my cav all the way around this flank and sort of get a good chase angle on these archers, but I do have to be careful of these spears for sure. Looks like some more spears are coming in. I can take that charge. Alright, thought they were going to shoot the gap there for a second, but looks like they ran back. And yeah, let's just keep pushing up. It's really tempting to send my cav in. Is that the general in a Yari Samurai unit? I don't think I knew that. Well, yeah, if I can kill the general, that would be groovy. Alright, all across the board, just want to keep moving my soldiers up. Looks like they're on a pretty good run right now. I'm not seeing... Okay, gotta regroup in the center here for sure. I have killed the general, so that's good. That's good, but I think that's enough for now. Just because I see some soldiers regrouping in the center, I think I'm going to just pull back with my cavalry. And that's looking like a pretty good break across the board now. I'm wondering... So there's going to be some reinforcements, but I don't think it's too many. I think it might just be like a couple hundred in the form of reinforcements. So I'm wondering where the best place for me to receive that charge is. Do I want to try to get up on that hill, or should I try to go up in here? I think... Remember, the theme of the game right now, at least for this battle, is to play things conservatively. So I'm going to bring my guys over here. It seems like I have a kind of a shallow hill on my right side. And if I can just bring them over, it might be a good place for me to receive the incoming reinforcements. Or, oh man, they're all archers. Yeah, I want to chase down archers for sure. And my cavalry's tired. I keep telling them to run, and they're not running. So, I think I should just keep playing conservatively. It's so tempting. I want to chase down those archers, but they're just too tired. The snow is making them so that they, anytime I double click to make them charge, I can see by the arrows here, when I double click, it turns into a double arrow. You see they're moving faster. But I will tell them to I'll double click and they will go fast, but then it goes right back down to one arrow again, meaning that they're just marching, just a normal marching speed. And when they're disobeying my orders to run, that's because they're tired. that's my soldiers saying, fuck off, I can't move that fast anymore. I gotta just walk. And I totally know that feeling, so I'm not gonna push my luck there. The thing is that when soldiers are fighting tired or exhausted, it ends up with being a really bad performance from the army. So it's just one of those things where you got to kind of sometimes the commander has to listen to his men and be like, all right, I get it. You're not. I won't make you. I won't make you do it. Like it's tough. All right. So what are we looking at here? All right, that's fine. Oh, it's so tempting. So tempting. I really want to send. See, the thing is also if I do send my horses to chase down these archers, and then if those archers regroup in the forest and fight back against my cavalry, it could go very badly for me because cavalry fights very, very poorly in the woods, and even archers can do some really good damage to cav in the woods. So yeah, just playing it conservatively. That's the whole nature of this battle here. Just want to see what I can do, see what kind of damage I can do. I've done some decent damage. The kill ratio is definitely in my favor, but it's not outrageous. I don't think I've like wiped out entire units right now. Although with that said, if I can get around them here, if I can just kind of cut off their retreat, that could work. That way I could actually, cut down entire regiments. But it seems like they keep breaking before there's any chance of me to do that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get much of a chance. They just keep, they know what I'm doing. They know that I'm trying to get behind them, and they're not about it. They're cold too. The enemy is cold, and they're ready to just kind of go home and get warm. Unfortunately, if they lose this province, they're not going to have any home. They're just going to die. Let's see. What do we got here? We have some more. I think these are the reinforcements because they're marching quickly, which tells me that they're not that tired yet. And yeah, I think it would be good of me to aggressively push. Alright, how about I just do this then? Form them up here. And oops, nope, not like that. Like that, and man, they keep reforming these soldiers, but they'll break as soon as my soldiers get close to them. All right, so if I do have any chance to use anything or do anything useful with my horses, it's going to be here on this right flank. I think the left flank, they're just going to keep running away anytime my soldiers get close to them. And I am starting to run out of time here on my game clock, so it's important for me to be aggressive here, but I also don't want to be too stupid about this. I want to make sure that I don't lose entire units to over-aggression. So how about I just make sure I drive off the enemy and win this battle. Alright, where's my cavalry? Here they are, and it's really tempting just to shoot up this gap. I'll see how I feel about it once they get here. And are they running? Yeah, now they're running away. That's good. I think I got this one. What do we got here? Some more. This is probably some more reinforcements out here. In that case, I'm just going to draw back with my left flank, because I want to make sure that I can encircle them, and I want to make sure that I'm not cut off. So how would I do that? And why is I feel like my left flank didn't respond to that order. Alright, right flank's good. I'm going to push across the ridge and have them meet up in the center. And how about my center can move? Yeah, I just have to put pressure on these guys so that they flee. I feel like the wind's picking up too. It's getting hard. It's getting harder for me to hear my soldiers. This is one of the things about this game that I think was just really, really fantastic. The weather effects in this game are really well done. The immersion's fantastic. That's why, you know, if you're watching my channel, you can probably notice by now that I do try to fight in the weather that dictates an advantage for my army, because I know that it's kind of cleaner and it looks nicer to always be fighting in nice weather. But it's also nice for me to, for one thing, I feel like it's getting the most out of the game when I'm, you know, enjoying these weather effects that the creators of this game created, and it's just kind of a really neat thing, and a lot of work went into creating these weather effects that mean a lot for the strategy. So I really enjoy them. I don't think I've shown you guys a heavy rainstorm yet, where there's like lightning and thunder and all that. But and if you haven't, then I can't wait to show it to you, because it's so cool. The first time I because it took me a while before I finally fought in a heavy rainstorm, and when I finally did, like I lost my shit. Like I was having so much fun. It was atmospheric. It was almost spooky, because in the flashes of the lightning, I could see the lines, the rows of my enemy across the battlefield, and it was kind of like, it kind of crept me out a little bit. It was kind of like watching the battle at Helm's Deep, if you're a Lord of the Rings fan. Oh no, I lost. Oh shoot. Oh no, I lost that battle because I ran out of time. Oh, that's a bummer. That's too bad. And yeah, you know, like I said, I didn't think that I was able to take that many off them. 342 of their losses versus 144 of my losses is a good ratio for sure, but it's not decisive. And that's just because of the snow. I couldn't really get in there and kill a lot of their men as they're running down, just because it's hard to do that in the snow. So that's okay. I didn't lose a lot. That's fine. And I did draw some reinforcements from one of their other provinces. Now, Iyo province invaded. Let's see. I do outnumber them, but most of my forces are Ashigaru. Man, that's tough. Yeah, I only have one archer, mostly Ashigaru, and like 1.5 units of Yari Samurai. I think I still want to fight this just to see what I can do. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, looks like they're going to be fighting me in the light snow. I don't get to choose the weather in when I'm defending. Alright, so looks like my general's going to be an Ashigaru unit. I think that means that I don't know. I don't know if he's a 1-star or not. Oh yeah, he's a 0-star general, so this is not going to go well. Oh dear. Okay, well let's see if there's a hill I can sit on. Iyo, yeah, I think over here. Yeah, it's something. I've been able to win battles here before where I'm heavily outnumbered. It's definitely easier if I have a little bit more archers, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm just gonna get my troops formed up and I'll get ready for the battle. Alright, I got my troops formed up in mostly a column formation. I'm just trying to move them up into this hill and this forest as soon as I can. Feels like the wind has picked up a little bit, so I thought it was just a light snowstorm, but it looks like it's actually a heavy snowstorm. So I should be getting good cover from arrows. Although, I don't know, it looks like it's a little off and on. I can't really tell how heavy the snow is, to be honest. In any case, I'm just gonna, get my troops up in this forest as soon as I can. So let's just start getting going here. Try to want my left flank. I don't know. Where can I put them? There we go. Now my weakest troops are in the center, actually, so it's going to be a weird defense because they're going to be coming at me from the side, and they're not going to be coming at me from straight on up this hill, typically, just because I'm, you know, on the side of the map. So it's definitely, it's a weird defense for sure, but yeah, we'll see if I can make it work. There we go. I have these 2 units of cavalry, or 2 cavalry soldiers, should I say. Probably not going to do a whole lot in this battle. Alright, I have some archers. They're going to be some hard carries for sure. What's going on here? What's... I want my... Not sure. I feel like my formations aren't going where I'm telling them to go, so let me try this again. Alright, there we go. Alright, and I'll have my general go on the back here. If I can find some space for him to go. And I can keep my archers in front. Alright, we'll see how that works. Alright, see if any enemy is coming my way. Can't see anything yet. I would like to get all of them concealed, actually, in the forest. That would be nice. Are they concealed? Alright, let's just speed it up a little bit and see if I can get the enemy to come. Alright, the first sighting of the enemy is here. Looks like we got some Ashigaru. That's always good news. Hopefully there's more of them. And what's here in the back? I can't quite see what's in the back here. Looks like they're still not quite sure where I am. They're just kind of spread out. When visibility is low like this and the enemy's on the attack, they just kind of split up and they try to look for me first. So they've already spent a quarter of the time on the clock just looking for me, and they've just now found me. I just started taking fire from my archers, and that's the first indication. Where are my archers? There they are. I feel like my units moved while I was speeding up time. Yeah, I feel like that's not where I wanted them, so I'm going to try moving them again. Alright, what do we got? More Ashigaru in the back. I'm seeing some archers. Ashigaru. Alright, just gonna keep speeding this up until we get an actual engagement here. Got 2 units of archers in the back. Maybe 3. 3 units of archers, maybe. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's a good thing I am in the forest, and it's a good thing I am fighting in a snowstorm, they shouldn't have picked this weather for sure. If they're going to be counting on their archers to win this battle for me. Oh, they do also have a unit of Yari Cav as well. Interesting. Yeah, that's not going to do well in the forest either. I'm only seeing one unit of like solid Yari Samurai. I might have a chance with this one, actually. I might have a chance with this one because the archers probably are going to do a ton of damage to me here in the forest. The cavalry is not going to be able to do anything. Ashigaru are going to run away. And I don't think they have enough heavy infantry. I think that all I'm seeing is the one unit of Yari Samurai. And heck, I have more units than that, so... And on that note, I also have more Ashigaru than them, so... It's just a matter of, you know, whether they can get it done with their archers, and considering that we're almost halfway through the game clock here, I don't think that they're going to have time for this one, so... We'll see. I don't, like I said before, my general literally has no command stars, so he's not conveying any morale bonuses to the rest of my army. It's just the morale that they already have, which in the case of Ashigaru is not good. They're peasants. They don't want to be here. They want to be back on the farms, or in this case, back, you know, in the warmth of their homes. They already don't want to be here, so it's going to be... Oops, that was a mistake. I do not want you to attack. Go back to the hill. Hide in the forest. Yeah, so that's going to be the main issue here, is whether or not they just run out of morale from getting shot at. That's definitely going to be a concern. Hopefully my Yari Samurai withstand it a little bit better. Now, it is tempting to rush down this hill and kill these these archers, but I think I just gotta hang tight on this one. I think I just have to hang tight and let them come to me, so... Yeah, I'm gonna take this one slowly, and when they start targeting a unit, I'm probably gonna put them into loose formation to try to reduce the casualties that they take. Alright, so who are they shooting at? I think they're shooting at my archer unit. Yeah. So down here, when you see the flashing, that means that he's shooting, but he's also getting shot at. So in this case, this unit can't shoot because he is an Ashigaru unit. But before he had the arrows there. Like in this case, you see the arrows. So that shows you that that's how you know which units are being shot at and not. Alright, looks like they... I wonder if they're going to attack with their archers. Sometimes they do that when they feel like when their arrows aren't going to do enough damage. So that would be a curious idea. How about I have my general face the right direction at least? And... Just want to keep my guys in some semblance of a formation. I know it's tricky here. I have them up against the back of the map essentially, so it's kind of hard to keep them in formation, but I'll do my best here. And I'm not taking a lot of casualties, to be honest. I think the snow and the trees is gonna... They might win me this battle. I might be able to win this battle just on account of the snow and the trees. Alright, I'm just going to speed this up just a touch. They're really close to my lines, so if things happen, they're going to happen fast. Alright, they're inching forward. How would I take a peek and see? Looks like they want to try something here on my left flank. So how about I have them face forward? And I do have some Yari Samurai in the back here. How about I bring them a little closer to the front lines, just in case they have to fight off some cavalry. They might be coming for a full-on charge with archers and everything. If they do that, if they actually come in with a full-on charge with their archers, their Ashigaru, their spearmen, they might stand a chance actually. That's their best shot. Their archers are better fighters than my Ashigaru. But I'd also have the advantage of fighting downhill. Yeah. So how about I get that unit in there. Alright, here's the Yari Samurai. The one unit of Yari Samurai for the enemy is right there. So how about I bring them up as reinforcements? How about I bring my general down just to kind of be in the general vicinity. Alright. Not sure how this is going. Let's see. How about I bring another one down? And I wonder if I should pressure these archers just a little bit. Maybe. Just to kind of make them move around a little bit. Because I have a Yari Samurai unit here on the flank that's kind of being wasted. So I want to kind of find a way to get him involved here. We do have a pitched battle here in the middle for sure. Not sure how this one's gonna go. Alright, enemy general's fleeing. That's good. That's good. That's a good break for me. Huh. Okay, that's a good start. Now he's probably gonna regroup. Don't want to get ahead of myself here. He's probably gonna regroup, but I want to just use this time and get my soldiers formed up again, or reformed up on this hill, and get ready for a potential second attack. Alright, I got my soldiers reforming, and yeah, it looks like they're regrouping as well. They're going to come in for another wave. So, way too early to celebrate, but in this case, they're running out of time. Yeah, the clock's against them. They have less than a quarter of the time left up here if you look in the top right corner. They're running out of time. This battle's about to be over, and for those of you who are wondering why the game clock even exists or why it's on, in a lot of cases, sometimes it's just because the AI itself might glitch out, especially in cases where I am the one that's defending. Like, I didn't want to leave this hill because I'm the defender. It's my right. I get to have this hill. But sometimes when the AI is attacking, they'll kind of glitch out and they won't actually attack you, which is frustrating because then if the game timer's not on, then it just goes on forever and you have to exit the battle, which means you lose the battle even though nothing really happened. So that can be frustrating. Also, the way that I personally look at it, I don't think it's unrealistic, because I think of a game timer as the time of day, you know, during an actual day. And as far as I understand, there wasn't a whole lot of battles that were actually fought throughout the night in back in these days. Typically, when armies engaged and clashed over the course of the day, once sun went down, they did disengage, right? I mean, didn't they? If I'm totally wrong about that, let me know in the comments down below. But I'm pretty sure when the sun went down, armies more or less kind of disengaged, just because commanders can't command their army when it's nighttime. It's really difficult to do that. Alright, so now that they've regrouped, looking at what they have, they still have, how many? Yeah, so 46 Yari Samurai, so they do have a hefty number of troops here, but most of their Ashigaru are all gone. In fact, all of their Ashigaru are gone. That leaves them with 3 units of Yari. Wait, did they have 4 units of archers? 1, 2, 3. They have 4 archers. 5. They have 5 units of archers that I don't know how I didn't notice that before. But yeah, not a lot of Yari Samurai. So let's see. They are trying to flank me though, those cheeky little bastards. How about I try to form like this so I can stop them from flanking me? And what are they gonna do? So they are now reforming to match that. And yeah, they're really getting close here on the timer, so I really don't think they're going to be able to make a decisive engagement here before they run out of time. Yeah, he keeps trying to outflank me here. I think that I'm kind of running out of area that I can go. I'm looking for places where my cursor turns yellow. When my cursor turns yellow, that's a place where my soldiers can move. There we are. So yeah, they're having a hard time deciding where to go because I've essentially cut off their flanking angle. My line is very thin, so they can break through it if they attack straight through, but I have some units that I can hopefully bring up in reserve behind them. And yeah, they'll still shoot me with some arrows while and they're already running away. Yep. That's another break. There's another break. So let's see and just finish the timer off for that, and that's going to be another that's a victory. All right, cool. Whew, I'm fine with that. Yeah, not a whole lot of kills, but hey, that's something. Every little bit goes a long way. So I killed 171 of theirs, and I lost 81. And yeah, that goes a long way because, like I said before, my Taishio was not a commander. He wasn't an actual general. He was just kind of a man of the hour kind of thing. And yeah, I won a battle with mostly Ashikaru. So, phew, that's I'll take it. Now, all right, my forces invade Tosa province, and this is, oh man. Okay, 890 versus 1074. My palms are sweaty, so it's time to do this one. All right, Tosa, here we go. Continue. Let's see what kind of weather we can get. Light fog, not really what I'm looking for here. Fog all day. No, I do not want heavy fog. Yeah, I'm just gonna get light fog. It's not really what I wanted. It's it's already kind of hard to see in the wintertime because everything is white. But now that everything is white and there's fog, geez, this is gonna be tough. All right, so those of you that are unfamiliar with Tosa, it's kind of a doozy of a map for sure. So right there in front of me is a hill, kind of like a two-tiered hill right there, and then on the side of the hill is a forest. It's broken up by this gap right here. Now, when I first started playing this map, or the first time I did play this map had one of the most epic moments that I've ever had in a Shogun game, where I was marching up the hill and I was completely ambushed from the side by a bunch of Nodachi swordsmen, and I got wiped out. It was super awesome. It was such an iconic moment. And then from then on, I always tried to go straight to the forest and just march to the forest so they couldn't attack me from the side. But then I wouldn't have enough room for my archers to shoot the Nodachi before they get on my lines because of the short distance between this gap, basically. So my new strategy has been to march up this hill. Hopefully they don't have it because they can do that. They can just be on the hill too, but a lot of times they don't take that hill. And then try to lure them out of the forest. So I'm going to get my guys grouped up and we'll see how this battle goes. Okay, I'm ready to begin the battle here. And yeah, so it looks like they are on top of the hill. And I do not know. I don't know. I'm just going to try to maybe inch my way around the left side, maybe. Maybe I can kind of fight my way up here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. So I'm just going to get my guys grouped up first and then see how I feel about it. So a lot like the first battle that I fought in this episode, I'm going to go with 3 somewhat self-sufficient wings of the army. Center is stronger than my flanks. So what I like to do in this case, where I have a combined arms approach, where each wing has spearmen to hold the line and kill cavalry. I have archers who provide support, and I also have warrior monks to kill anything and hopefully exploit an advantage in their part of the battlefield. So that's typically what I like to do for a lot of my battles. I like to do a combined arms approach. Alright, can I fight myself up this hill? Because, see, I don't... I don't think so. I think I have to try going through the woods, and hopefully there's nothing in the woods. Oh, jeez. I think that's what I have to do. Alright. Alright, that's what I'll do. So, let's get going. And I'll sort of have my left flank kind of post up and watch their movements. Alright, I'm moving my way up through this forest here, and so far it's looking like the forest might be clear. I do have my melee units out front, so they can take any charges from any unexpected enemy advances if anyone pops out at me, but I think the forest might be clear. And I've spotted what looks like a weakness to me. Looks like my enemy's left flank is going to be all Ashigaru. So that's something I can definitely take advantage of. Got some more Ashigaru, some Yari Samurai. So yeah, they have some stronger units in the middle. And then I am seeing some Nodachi on their right flank. So I think I've made the right choice by coming here through the woods. Now I just have to... basically, I just have to wheel my army around to try to get a good flank engagement here. And that's what I'm going to be trying to do. And it's going to be interesting to see if they react to me, or if the fog is kind of masking my my advance. I don't... maybe they can't see me. I'm not really sure. So I'm going to see if they reform to match me. Alright, now I'm going to start popping my army out of the forest, and I'm gonna try to stick to this ridge a little bit, like so, and see if I can get a response out of them. Because so far they're still hanging tight. They're not really advancing on me. Oh, there's a response. Okay, what are they doing? What's their deal? I gotta watch my timer, my battle timer, because I'm definitely taking my time here by moving around them, and my guys are definitely getting tired by all of this, you know, repositioning and flanking. But I think it's important that I do this right. The good news is that since I was able to defend EO properly, even if I'm not able to win this one, as long as I don't take a lot of casualties, I can always come back and attack the very next turn. So the idea is I want to make sure that I win. I win the engagement even if it's not decisive. I just want to make sure that they take more casualties than I do. So I think at this point, since I'm out of the forest, I want to lead with my archers, and I'm going to do that across all fronts. Their general has just exposed himself, so I'm not really sure what his deal is, but I'm going to advance on all fronts. Nope, I want archers forward like so, and now they're reforming on that hill right there. Alright, got some Nodachi. I'm seeing 4 Nodachi. So that all of the Nodachi that's available to this army, they brought to the field. They didn't leave any Nodachi for the reinforcements. They're all here right now. So no way. What? Wait. Is he really fleeing? Can I get him with my cavalry? I'm not sure how far back my cavalry is. He's right there. Yeah, so... Curious. I'm gonna see if I can stick my daimyo on him, maybe. No, it's too risky. It's too risky. I have to keep my daimyo back. Man, the general's running away. Okay, interesting. That's good for me. Are my horses even running? God, I might be too tired. Alright, let's advance with my center a little bit. Okay, they're all repositioning towards the back. Okay, interesting. See, it's really tricky because you know, I don't want to get too overzealous with this and see them repositioning and think like, oh hey, that's my chance to pounce. No. If those Nodachi get too close to me and I don't have any warrior monks that are ready to take them on, then that can be really bad for me. So, see, those archers are running away though, so it's interesting. All right, so got some. Gotta shift those guys around. I wasn't really quick enough on the draw there. So let's see, warrior monks. Yep, let's bring warrior monks up to take these Nodachi on. Let's do that. Let's bring my archers back. And let's see. Okay, so my daimyo went that way. I don't remember telling him to do that. Let's see if I can cut some of these guys off. Oh, man, they're all running away. It's tempting to not take this battle there. Take that battle there. I can't believe they're all just running away. This is kind of blowing my mind right now. Okay. Bring the daimyo back, make sure that he's safe. I still have this unit of Nodachi here on this flank, and just gonna do this, bring him up, and bring my center up like so. I know there's gonna be a handful of units of reinforcements, but honestly, I don't think there's gonna be enough. However, this is an incredible advantage that I don't want to waste, so instead of like the first battle, which I kind of wasted because I wasn't able to decisively win it because I ran out of time. In this case, if I can win this battle, where they just basically all ran away like that, that would be super helpful. I mean, that would be so many soldiers that I don't have to fight. So, oh, man, that would be really good. If I can finish this off, I have a little bit more than a quarter remaining time remaining, so it's time enough for the rest of the reinforcements can come onto the field and I can cut them down, and hopefully that will be that. So I'm gonna just keep finishing. I'm just gonna get my guys reformed, and that way whichever direction the reinforcements pop out from, hopefully I can respond to it and yeah, tie this off, finish off this battle. So, oops, nope, not there. Alright, they're all fleeing, running. Okay. Alright. Alright, there we go. Whew, man, I feel like I got lucky on that one. I was able to essentially win the battle without engaging the army, which, wow. I mean, I still killed 417 of their men, so yeah, it wasn't nothing. Only lost 102, so that's good. Yeah, wow. Good news. Alright, I got Tosa. And, alright, so check this out. There's still 477 left in there. They can only hold out for one season, so just 2 turns left and they're gone. That's, so what, I killed 470 and... or 400 and something. I'm gonna kill these guys almost 500 for free just by starving them. And yeah, there's probably like another 300 and 400 that just are gone because there's no province for them to retreat to. If there's no friendly province for you to retreat to when you lose a province, then the rest of the army just disappears. Essentially, the army gets cut down throughout the realm that they have no friendly territory to hide in. So that's good. My goodness, that's a really helpful thing to have. That was a productive turn, I must say so. It would have been nice to take a better poke here in Buzin, and I had a good chance of winning that there, but yeah, I just wasn't aggressive enough and I didn't take it. But overall, being able to hold EO against this force. That was very nice. I really didn't expect being able to win with that many Ashigaru in my army. And this was a great victory. I mean, not the greatest battle, but by any means, but it's very nice being able to win a province like that. And now I can just leave, essentially, I want to leave more soldiers here than what they have in the castle, so they don't feel comfortable enough breaking out. So what they have here in the castle, oh, this is good too. So they don't have a lot of Nodachi left. They only have 2 units of archers, and then most of them are just Ashigaru. So for sure, I'm going to leave some soldiers back for sure. 2 archers, 2 spearmen, 2 monks. How many is that? That's 305, so I want to leave just a few more. Yeah, 2 more archers and 1 spear. So 450. Oh, that's still not enough. Still not enough. Let's see. That's around 480. Huh. So I'm going to end up leaving most of my army behind. That's okay. So I'll leave them behind as well. I just want to make sure they don't storm. Like if they, I want to make sure they don't try to break out of the castle. So yeah, 630. That should be plenty. It's just going to be 2 turns, so that's fine. And I'll just bring a monk, a Yari samurai, and Yari cav up here to Io to help them defend Io. I mean, who knows? This army might not even need my help because they did so well defending Io without me. But we will see. It'll be helpful. It'll be nice for them to have another unit of Yari samurai, warrior monks. Let's see. I will bring my shinobi over to make sure my daimyo doesn't die ever. So that's very important. All right, yeah, I know it doesn't feel like I really did hold on this episode. Just had 3 really tense, taut battles. But that's good. I mean, that was a good, solid, productive episode in my opinion. And moving on, looking forward to the next one, I'm going to be looking towards cracking on and really getting this war going with Shimazu. We've just been having some kind of minor skirmishes, but I kind of want to really take it to him now and take his homeland of Kyushu away from him. So I hope you all have enjoyed this episode, and until next time, this has been Khan of Step, and this has been Shogun Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.